All right, stages of growth. Now we can look at each one of our businesses in the portfolio and we know exactly what stage of growth they're in, right? But the first one is just a startup. This is where every company that is ever born, hatched, whatever, they come out. The stage one is a startup. That's where they start. Every company has a startup, and it's early on. Things are not in place. There's no app, no systems in place, right? Coming out of the blocks. And I love Aloha Laundry Life. That was Dirty Laundry Solutions. Remember, that was nothing but an idea, a concept Peter Trang pitched me and Larry in a Uber ride in North Carolina. But there was nothing in place. It was nothing but an idea. So when you're in a startup phase, there's no infrastructure. There's no team. But when you're starting to market and sign up licensees, certainly the visionaries get special treatment, right? They get founder status. So is there an advantage getting involved early with a startup? Sure there is. Sometimes you get special pricing. Sometimes you get some guarantees. You know, we have a couple companies going through that startup phase right now. Cozy Ven, Kathy Ireland Kids. But every company has a stage one. Stage two is, you know, you can call it the sophomore stage for lack of a better term. But what happens in that sophomore stage is the app is developed. You've done the beta testing. The systems and protocols are in place. Best practices are being implemented. The product offering becomes very clearer. And it's a time where the company is building a team building. And again, we saw that with Aloha Laundry Life. You know, we needed the capitalization to perform the operational piece of the company, to get the app developed, to do the beta testing, to put the systems, the protocols, the procedures, the training, everything in place. And this is just part of that growth, is getting to stage two and beyond. Stage three is the plug and play stage. Now, trust me when I say every company wants to be in stage three. And when you look at, first of all, there's a very clear value proposition. The training and support are solid. The market is far from saturated. There's some valuable territories out there, and the company can do a faster ramp up. Because again, everything is in place and there's certainly some good territories available. So anybody that comes on board that I talk to about Aloha is not a startup anymore. They're not in the sophomore stage. They're in the plug and play stage, stage three. That's why I feel that my conviction, if they're interested in the on-demand laundry service, they're interested in buying a laundromat, they can get a territory for a fraction of the price, have no monthly overhead, no liability, and still get paid on people doing laundry. We're in this plug and play stage. Now, the last stage, stage four, is, they call it the empire stage. Now, the empire stage is where you're dominating the market. I mean, you are a household name. You have the potential to be a publicly traded company or become a target of an acquisition or a merger. Systems are extensive and effective. There's lots of resources available. Company has a war chest, strong brand identity. Again, household name status, right? So stage four, you know, that empire stage, I truly believe Aloha is going in that direction. I see Cozy Ven going in that direction. Kathy Ireland Kids going in that direction. Final Mile Technology going that direction. See what happens in stage 4 is because territories are very valuable. There will be territory owners that sell their territory because it's going to be worth a hell of a lot more than what they paid for it during stage 1, stage 2, or even stage 3. So, and there's going to be, trust me when I say, people that take the money and run. And guess what? Why not? It's their choice. The visionaries, the people that got in before this company gets to that stage, they're going to have an opportunity to sell it for more than what they paid for it. You know, that's stage 4. That's kind of the empire stage. Any questions, comments? Larry, anything you want to add?
Yeah, you know what's interesting? You know, you think of possibly Kathy Ireland being a household name and being in that dominant stage. She does 13 billion. And yet about half the people I speak to never heard of her. It really is amazing. But I think the biggest opportunity we have for household name status is Main Street Chamber of Commerce. Been around 20 years, previously sold 170 chapters. This could go very quickly. And I do see advanced licensing in that plug and play, where we consistently have producing very strong commissions, many examples of agents and agencies making over $20,000 a month in their pocket. And I think that is a portfolio company that should be focused on, is looking for agencies. Because even if you are a broker at 20% and you sell an agency or a master agency, and they're a higher contract than you still make the 5%, besides the upfront commission, which is higher, 80% CV versus 50% CV. You also get an ongoing 5% override. So I see, John, Main Street Chamber as the biggest and fastest potential to become a household name.